Hello and welcome back to our channel Travel and Jobs. In this video we'll be covering the key visa updates that have taken place in the UK over the past year. 2024 has seen some significant changes to the immigration landscape, so if you're planning to live, work or study in Britain, it's important to be aware of the latest developments. But before we begin, if you've not already, subscribe to our channel and ring the bell for upcoming updates. Now pay close attention. Let's start with skilled worker visas. Following the change in government, the new Labour administration has made some adjustments to this popular route. While they've avoided an outright cap on numbers, Labour has sought to more closely align skilled immigration with the country's workforce needs. Employers sponsoring skilled workers now have to adhere to stricter workforce planning requirements. This includes engaging with government-backed skills bodies and implementing fair pay agreements. Companies that fail to upskill and retain domestic talent may find certain occupations removed from the eligible skills list. The government has also increased penalties for breaches of minimum wage and other labour laws. The Independent Migration Advisory Committee has been strengthened and given a more central role in advising on skills shortages and visa criteria. One notable change is the reintroduction of the ability for care workers to bring dependents on their visas. This reverses a controversial policy introduced by the previous Conservative government. Labour has also established a new enforcement body to investigate any exploitation of migrant care staff. For creative workers and those on youth mobility schemes, there's been some positive news. The UK has negotiated new arrangements with the EU to ease the administrative burdens faced by touring performers in the post-Brexit landscape. And while a full youth mobility scheme with the EU hasn't materialised, the existing route has been expanded to help fill labour gaps in hospitality, retail and childcare. Seasonal worker visas have also seen some updates, with new protections introduced to tackle exploitation. Mandatory 32-hour work weeks and enhanced welfare monitoring are now in place, and the government is exploring additional safeguards. On family migration, Labour has opted to keep the increased minimum income requirement for partner visas introduced by the Conservatives. However, they've also pledged to review these routes to assess their broader social and economic benefits. Concerns around the EU settlement scheme persist, and the government has pledged to address issues with status verification and ensure compliance with the UK's post-Brexit commitments. One area where there's been continuity is immigration fees. While the new administration has not announced any immediate changes, the significant hikes introduced in recent years may need to be re-evaluated before further adjustments are made. Lastly, Starmer's Labour has been firm in its commitment to maintain the UK's membership of the European Convention on Human Rights, a stark contrast to the Conservatives' previous rhetoric. Overall, the immigration landscape in the UK has seen meaningful shifts in 2024, reflecting Labour's more balanced approach. While some routes have been tightened, the government has sought to address skills gaps, worker exploitation, and post-Brexit challenges. Of course, the devil will be in the details of implementation, but these changes signal a distinct change of direction from the hardline policies of the recent past. Let me know your thoughts on these updates in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more UK immigration news and updates. Take care and see you soon.